I've been all in my phone, I got options. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often. Baby, you can give it something.
Hey nail family, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I hope you all are doing well. Your girl's back with another video, and in this video I'm going to be doing another Valentine set. If you all have not seen my first Valentine set that I did of the year, it's the video previous to this one, and you all can check it out if you're interested. Those nails were too cute. I'm still obsessed. But yes, in today's video we're actually going to be doing a duck nail freestyle. I've been wanting to try like a longer duck nail shape for quite some time now, so today I finally tried it. And you all are going to see me start off with gluing, or I have on these tips right here that are from Nail House. They're 3XL taper square tips, only on the 4 fingers. On the thumb I have the actual like duck nails that I'm going to be using, the nail tips that I'm going to be using, because the thumbs always come like super long. Like y'all know how tips always come different sizes, and the thumbnails always super long, so I didn't need to like cut or add any length to that one. So I did go ahead and cut those tips down. I should have cut them a little bit longer than they were, but it's fine. It still came out cute. But the next time I would try that look, like a little bit longer and then applying. That's what I really was going for. I don't know why I cut them down this short. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and take my sanding band and go ahead and etch these nails up so that when I apply the duck nail tips that they can stick easier, because you know sometimes plastic on plastic will not stick so well. If you don't etch the nail up, it'll want to like, you know, come off. So that's what I'm doing here, just taking my sanding band. I believe this is like a 180 grit sanding band, so go ahead and etch up the nails. Any grit really would work. You just want to etch them up a little bit. It doesn't, you know, have to be anything fancy. And now I'm going to go ahead and size these duck nail tips to these tips right here to make sure they're the right size, and then we're going to glue them on. The acrylic that I'm going to be using for this set is going to be one that I mixed with 2 different acrylics from Dynamic Nail Supply. It's going to be their Dragon Drink acrylic and their Pink Glow Blue. Blue is just the color that it glows, but it's their Pink Glow acrylic. I showed you all them here a few moments ago. I just mixed those 2 together to get the look that I was going for, like the color I was going for. I'd already had the color already mixed in the jar, but it was running out. So I just went ahead and off camera went ahead and mixed some more, but I showed you all the 2 acrylics that I used, if that makes sense. So yes, after that I'm going to go ahead and clip these nails down just a little bit. And honestly, the way that I clipped these nails down, I could have just glued these tips on there themselves without even have to add a little bit of length for real. Kind of, because I ended up cutting them even more after this clip here, and they got even shorter as I went along, but totally fine. So for my duck nails, I do like them to have like a nice flare, like a nice moon shape to them. So I go ahead and take my e-file and I pretty much, you know, take it to the edge of the nail, the free edge, and I go back and forth in an arch motion until I get my desired shape. And I don't blend these tips in. I normally don't blend tips like that because I don't really feel like it's necessary. And I'm able to cover it up with acrylic nicely, so I don't worry about that. So after I get the shape that I want, am going for, oh, I show here how I go ahead and file my thumb. I always hand file my thumb because it's way easier. Like I would do every nail like this if I could. However, it's very awkward trying to hold my other fingers that way. That's the only reason why I do take my e-file. But I do know how to do, and I learned initially with my hand file how to do the like whole moon shape thing. Starting with my thumb, and as you all saw there, I pretty much hold it down at an angle. That is how you're gonna get that shape, that moon shape. And I just go ahead and take my e-file and clean up under the nail, and you know, around like the whole free edge to get my desired shape. So that is that, and as you all can see now, I'm going to go in with my acrylic application. The brush that I'm using is Nail House's size 16 Klinsky brush, as always, and I'm also using their Pro Monomer for this set as well. If y'all are interested in shopping Nail House, the link to their site is in the description below. You all use my code PORCHE for savings. Alrighty, so for the acrylic application, I'm pretty much going to be using this acrylic for the entire base of all of these nails, and I'm going to be doing all of the designs on top. I'm gonna let you all go ahead and pretty much watch the application parts. Now, for those of you who are new and may not know, I do have a full in-depth application videos for beginners or what have you, those who just are interested in the video and learning maybe a little bit of application and my tips and tricks and things like that. I do have a full tutorial on that. It is linked in the description below. And actually, funny thing is, I use this exact acrylic in that video as well. So yeah, you all can check that out, but I'm gonna let you all go ahead and enjoy watching this part here. I'm not gonna go into depth. Also, before I do go, I wanted to ask if you all have noticed a sound difference. I'm trying out this new like little fancy little mini microphone thing to see if, you know, that does anything. I like the way my videos sound normally, but I just wanted to see pretty much the difference, as well as sometimes, like, you know, I don't know, I feel like these phones, they pick up so much noise. Like, it picks up when I'm like moving or like shifting back and forth, which I don't really care. But I just wanted to try out this new, like, I know you all have probably seen like this new mini little microphone that influencers or just people use for their videos for like a sound difference. Let me know if you all, you know, is liking the sound, if it sounds like weird, or like if you can tell much of a difference in a good way or a bad way. Let me know that in the comment section below, please. So I just wanted to come back to say quickly that whenever I'm doing duck nails, I don't really like to build the acrylic up too thickly. I don't really like to build the nails up thickly, like too thick in general, like just in general. But especially with duck nails, because they already have like a natural curve to them, I don't like to do like a super thick apex. I do like to make sure that my tip is pretty thick. Well, not super thick, but like a nice thickness. But overall, depending on the length, I would do 2 to 3 beads and be done with the whole nail whenever I'm doing duck nails. Cause I just don't like them to be super thick. I like a nice, decent, you know, just a nice, decent thickness to them, if that makes any sense at all. There's something about thumbnails for me that I just love so much. Like, this is so satisfying to look at. But this is pretty much how we're looking with the application complete. I did notice a few areas where I wanted to add a little bit more opaqueness to the cuticle area with the acrylic. This acrylic is a little bit transparent, and that's kind of the look I was going for, like that I am going for. But yeah, I just added a couple beads here and there where I feel like it needed to be, and that's pretty much it. After that, we're gonna move on into shaping and filing so that we can get into the designs of this set. For those of you who may be new, I do have a full in-depth shaping tutorial as well on my channel. Y'all have a little bit of everything on my channel, all kind of tutorials. But yes, I do have a shaping one as well if you all want to check that out too. I get questions about like my shaping and application a lot. So I do highly recommend checking out those videos there. But yes, I'm gonna get into shaping and filing. I'm gonna be using my 8080 grit nail file, hand file. I'm one of those hand file girlies. I don't really like to e-file like that. The only thing that I e-file is, of course, sealing the cuticles, as well as I do like to, file my free edge of the nails with the e-file. But other than that, I am a hand file girl. Like, I feel like the hand file just gets my nails super crisp the way I want them to. They always have. The e-file does not do it for me. I don't Kudos to the girls who do the e-file like shaping for everything and don't even ever pick up a hand file. But I'm not that girl. I really love my hand file, as well as I feel like it's just quicker and it covers more of a surface area quicker and get it done quicker, if that makes sense, than using the e-file completely. But to each his own. Yeah. Something that I will explain though, because we are doing duck nails, which I don't do often, but whenever I'm doing duck nails, there's a few things that I do not do. One is that I do not focus the file like towards the tip, like the free edge where the flare is, because you still want that flare to be there. It's very easily to, accidentally file the flare away, like the duck part of it, like the flare, the free edge of the nail, where it's like flared out more than the rest of the nails, more wider than narrow, if that makes sense. I don't focus the file on that part when I'm filing. Otherwise, you can, like I said, file that flare away. So what you all see me do here is like, here's a better angle here. I just pretty much focus it on like the upper part of the nail and not the flare part. I don't pretty much even file that flare part at all. Not really. I may hit it like a little bit, like barely touching it, like, but I don't file that part so heavily as the rest of the nail. Another thing that I do not do is I don't heavily file underneath the sides of the nails, like, like underneath the nails, the sides where they curve, because that is curved. We want to keep that shape. Like, you don't want to lose that shape either. So I pretty much can get away with not filing underneath it as well, because my application is pretty clean. So I barely even file underneath there. Now you can take your e-file and like, touch it up a little bit, going in that same curved shape, back and forth, like an arch motion if you want to, but I don't pretty much touch the sides of, the underneath sides of the nails, if that makes sense. And if I do, like I said, you'll see me go, here and there where it's like certain nails where it needs to be touched up, but I pretty much leave that alone as well. And because this application was super clean, I'm barely filing the nails, y'all. Like, and I did them pretty quickly, and I'm including all of that in there instead of skipping, because this was just so quickly. A lot of times I don't really need to file as much as I do, but I feel like it won't, how it's like in your head and it won't sit right with you unless you do it anyway. Like, I didn't need to file these nails that hard. But I didn't file them that hard either though. Like, and because we didn't do those steps with like filing so much underneath, like, of course you want to get those side walls and things like that, but we want to keep that curved shape as well as keeping that flare at the tip. So we're gonna move through this quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and seal the cuticles, all of that. Go ahead and reiterate that moon shape at the free edge, and we're gonna go ahead and get into the designs. So while I go ahead and finish shaping up these nails, I did want to mention a couple things to you all. Number one being that I did go ahead and go live the other day. I don't know how many of y'all were there and made it, but I did go live to swatch Nail House's new Valentine acrylic collections, those being their Love Mail collection and their Pink Friday collection. But somehow that video ended up being like blocked and removed, apparently because we were playing music in the background, which I normally always do, and they just let me know that I won't be monetized for the video, which I already know that going into it, and I don't really care. But they never really like remove or like block and totally delete videos from my channel because of the music in the background. So it's looking like I may have to go live again and not play music to show you all, the ones who didn't see it, the acrylics again. I'm so sorry that happened. I know some of y'all are probably looking for the video and probably like what happened to it, but yeah, the same day that I post this video, I'm pretty much probably going to go live swatching those collections again for you all to see. Also, second thing I wanted to mention is that you all know how I told you that Nail House is coming out with a third Valentine collection, and I wasn't sure of the details yet or what it was. But today I saw and got the details of Nail House's third collection that's going to be dropping. Their 3.0 collection is going to be their Love Stick collection with Valentine gels, y'all. They are so pretty. I'm going to put them on the screen for you all to see them. They are super pretty. Variety as always, and you know, they're like pretty much matching the acrylics that she came out with for her V-Day acrylic collections, y'all. They're so pretty. But those drop, the Love Stick collection will drop Monday, February 5th at noon. That will be Central Standard Time, and that will be 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then what, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time? Yeah. So you all have the info now if you're interested to shop February 5th. They will be coming out with the Love Stick collection, and the link to Nail House is always in the description below, and you all can use my code PORCHE for savings. I'm so excited for that collection. I just got a notification yesterday that my PR package of those gels have shipped, so you all already know once they get here I will be going live and showing you all the gels. Alrighty, y'all, this is how we're looking with the nails completely shaped and filed, and this shape is every freaking thing. I freaking love it. Like, I love it. I love duck nails. I remember when they first came out, not first came out because I wasn't around when they first came out, but like when they came back, when they made it come back, I was like, I didn't know like about them. I didn't really, know, and I definitely did not like the longer duck nails at all whatsoever. But it's funny how things grow on you. Like, it's funny how when you try things, and I really didn't like duck nails up until when I actually tried them. I think it depends on the way they're done and everything. Like, I like the way I do them, and that's no shade or anything to anyone else. I just have a preference in the way that they look. In the beginning, I used to not like curved nails at all, and I didn't like the flare. Like, I didn't care for a curve and the flare at the end of the nail like that. But as you all can see, I like to do my flares like a little bit taper. They're not super wide looking. And yeah, I just feel like it's not much of a curve or like too much of a flare to them. They're kind of tapered in. So that's the way I like mine, and with the moon shape and everything. But anyway, as you all can see, I have now completed, of course, the shaping. I have cleaned the nails with some alcohol, sprayed them down, wiped them clean, and now we're gonna go in with the nail art, y'all. So this was kind of freestyled pretty much, and it was pretty simple. I'm gonna be doing some V Frenches. I know I want to do like some white V Frenches. So the white gel that I'm gonna be using is gonna be Valentino's number 45 gel, and I'm gonna be using this glitter right here, this glitter gel from a brand that I found on Amazon named F. I really love this glitter gel, glitter gel. I really like it a lot for the background of my bling nail. So that's what I'm going to be using for that. I'm going to be using my Nail House's size 25mm brush to do pretty much all of this line work. And yeah, I'm going to do some Frenches and some bling Frenches. And I'm not going to talk too much through the whole thing. I'm going to try pretty much enjoy watching it. I am going to be using Mama Cart rhinestone glue to apply all of the crystals. And yeah. Okay, I wanted to pop in quickly to say, because I have got this question a lot in the past. Um, like people asking me how I do my Frenches and if I could do a tutorial. And I always explain to them that I don't have a particular method to how I do any of my Frenches. I literally just wing it. I know that sounds crazy, but that's what I do. I don't have a, like, if I had a particular method that some people use, like a certain type of method, like drawing lines and doing this and doing that, I don't have a certain method. I just do it. And yeah, I don't really know like how else to say that. Like, I literally just wing it and I eyeball. And I have gotten better over time. Like, I wasn't always as good and it wasn't always as easy for me. But yeah, if I had a particular method for you all, like a secret or something like that, I would love to share it with you all. But unfortunately, I don't. But there's a lot of I'm sure there's a lot of like video tutorials out on how to like draw like Frenches, different Frenches, but I don't have a method, y'all. That's pretty much what I have to say about that. And I hope that makes sense to you all. As you can see, I don't like have any guidelines or start off with anything. I literally just draw the line and fill it in. And then like if I, want to clean it up, like, take my brush and clean it up, which I rarely do. Or just like keep drawing over the line until I feel like it's straight enough, if that makes sense. But yeah. Alright, so as you all can see, I did decide to go with a like little side curve type of design for the pinky nail. I love that look. I've done that look a couple times before, but yeah, I love that look. But anyway, I did go ahead and do 2 coats of that glitter just so that it can be a little bit opaque. And before I apply my bling to those nails, you all are gonna see me buff the nails so that, if I was to wear these nails, y'all know I pop off my nails after I'm done with them. But, for longevity of blings and, like crystals, basically, you want to make sure that the surface is pretty much roughed up so that, your crystals could adhere to them really well and that they stay on there for, the duration of you wearing them. So I'm going to do that. But for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of nail art on the nails. Not going to be doing too much because I didn't want to take away from, the design. I wanted the pink acrylic and the white French to not be outshined by, any designs, too much of designs on top of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just draw like a little XOXO on this index fingernail here. And I'm going to be doing that, taking this gel here from Nail House, which is their Fun Girl gel. And I switched to their size 12mm liner brush to do this XOXO here. After I do this, well, I think I did it after the fact because I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it or not. I outlined the ring fingernail, the V part of the French, with this same pink gel as well. But yeah, y'all gonna see me go in and do the bling or the crystals on all in the charms on the glitter part. And yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and watch that, okay? And I'll pop back in later. Okay, you all, so that's how our first bling nail is looking so far. I absolutely love it so much. Like, those little clay slices just made this nail pop as well. I love it. It's giving very Valentine-y. I love it a lot. A tip for doing like a snatched really cute bling nail without it being like super, you know, bulky or anything like that is, I don't know if you all can tell, but well, first, like I told you all and like you all see, I really like to use a glitter like base gel for, you know, the base of my bling nails. I love to do that because it just like, it make it look so much better, and it will camouflage if you like have any spaces or anything like that, as well as the sides of the nails. And it gives you like a guideline, if that makes sense as well. Also, I do not apply crystals to the sides of the nails at all. That will take away from your shape. Like if you know, when I turn the nail, you can see that there's no crystals at all on the very sides of the nails, like down the sides of the nails, because that just make you want to keep the crystals in the same shape as the nail. And to do that, you have to just, well, I'm not telling you what to do and what you have to do, but for me, what I do is that I just keep the crystals on the top of the nail. I do not apply any at all to the sides. I don't like the look, and I don't like it being bulky, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's pretty much my tips for like bling French or even like a full bling nail. For a pinky nail here, I wanted to go ahead and take like this little bling chain right here, or whatever you want to call it, and do it as an outline for this here. And I filled in the remaining of the nail with more crystals and like little clay slices and those little clay charms. Also, you all are gonna see that I wanted to fit that metal pink lip charm somewhere on one of these bling nails so bad, but it wasn't like quite fitting or looking how I wanted it to look. It would have fit on the pinky nail, but I didn't really like that look so much, so I ended up being able to fit it on the thumbnail, which it went perfectly there. Like, I ended up really liking the thumbnail a lot. It was my favorite nail throughout this whole set. I loved all of the nails, but the thumbnail was my absolute favorite. Alrighty, y'all, this is how they came out. I think they came out so freaking cute. Y'all, I told y'all before, I don't know what's up with this like lighting on my desk. Like, it don't show the true vibrancy and everything of the nails like that. Like, I don't know, maybe because it's super bright white lighting, and when I pull away it's like the true color. I don't know, but these under this light and under the real light is still cute. Well, not the real light, but the way they actually look, if that makes sense. They look kind of dull under this white light, but you all are gonna see my final footage. But also, y'all, these nails glow. Okay, look how cute these are. You all know that I use that powder from Dynamic. They're pink glow blue, and it glows blue, as you all can see. That is so freaking cute. I forgot to include that in my final footage, like showing that they glow, but that's cool too. You all can see them here. I guess it'll be exclusive for my YouTube subscribers to see that. But yeah, y'all, this is how they turned out. I think they came out so cute. I am in love with these. I love these so much. This is my first longer duck nail set, so let me know what you all think about them. I love them. Like, I'm obsessed with them. I love them so much. The shape of these nails are everything. Those Frenches are so crisp. It's like just chef's kiss. Like, I love everything about these nails. They're super like girly, and they're like Valentine-y, but at the same time not doing so much. Like, they're so simple at the same time, and I just love them so much. I don't know how many other ways to say that I absolutely am obsessed with these nails. I'm so obsessed with these nails that I kept them on for like 2 days. I took them off and I applied them to my right hand. I was gonna keep them on, like I was gonna keep them and wear them on for as long as they would last on as a pop-on set on my right hand while I kept doing videos on my left hand. But that only lasts for so long, y'all. I got tired and bored and I took them off. But yeah, anyway, if you all love these nails as much as I do and enjoyed this video, don't forget to give your girl a thumbs up. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Maybe comment your favorite nail if y'all want to see me do like more duck nail looks, as well as what kind of like sets you all want to see me do next. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and turn on those bell notifications so that I notify each and every single time that I post a new video. Also, don't forget to let me know what you all think about the new sound. I'm still trying to figure out this mic, just in case it sounds kind of like weird. I'm still figuring it out, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do it sounds better? Do it sound weird? Sound worse? Or like, can you tell the difference? Anything? Like, let me know, because y'all might hear something different than I do. But yeah, also spam the comments with some like kiss emojis for me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.